Well, good morning, my friends. Grandma Cindy here from Pennsylvania. Another gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful day. What I'm going to do, this is the 4th of July weekend of 2010, and what I'm going to do is to give you some refreshing drink recipes so that if you want to use them, you, okay, honey, you come back. That's my grandson. The first one is an energy drink for children. Grown-ups would like it too. You're going to take a fourth of a cup of what I call it the children's energy drink. You can call it whatever you want. A fourth of a cup of peanut butter and a cup of milk, and you're going to puree it. Put it in a blender and puree it. Then on the side, you're going to have a glass of ice, and you're going to pour some chocolate syrup on the bottom of it. You know, just to your preference, however much you want. And then you'll take after you do that, you're going to take the puree of your milk and peanut butter and pour it into the cup of with the chocolate and the ice. And on that, then very, very slowly, you pour in seltzer water. And don't pour it in too fast because it'll just all bubble out. Just make sure that you pour it slowly. And then I like to top it off with, because you'll stir it, but I like to top it off with whipped cream, and I like to put a cherry on it and some, wait honey, I see that. Then top it off with some, like maybe put some nuts on it, you know, something that's still healthy and nutritious. And the peanut butter you use smooth. I wouldn't recommend using the ones with the crunchy. Next is the hangover coffee, which you might need on July the 5th. What it is, it's very, very simple. First of all, you got to make some strong coffee, not weak coffee. Make it strong. And then you take sweetened condensed milk and pour that over ice in your coffee cup. And then you'll pour the strong coffee over that. And I'll tell you, it's actually really good. It tastes sort of like uh, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. Try it yourself. I mean, it's sweet. I forget what they're called because I don't drink them, but they're the like if you go into Starbucks, you know, and they give you a certain, you know, because they're always sweet. That's what they taste like. And then the pineapple rummy. And what you're going to do is take some sparkling cider, and you're going to pour that over ice. And then then you're going to take a shot, or you can make it two to your preference, of dark rum. And make sure it's dark. Don't use the light. Make it dark. And you're going to pour that, you know, put that in there. And then they call for like pineapple chunks. But what I like to do is freeze them, because to me that's like ice, and you can omit the other ice, and if you want. And if not, just take the pineapple chunks. I'd say about a cup of it, and then pour it into your, you know, into your drink. And in the rest, or you could just pour whatever in, or if you wanted to make a bigger batch. But it's actually really good. So that's and if you want to add some more of the sparkling cider over that, then that's fine. The next would be a real man's margarita. And what you're going to do there now is take your margarita glass, or you can take like a regular beer mug or whatever you want. And you're going to take and you're going to wet the top, and you're going to put salt on it, you know, or dip it in the salt. And just like they would do for like a regular margarita. And you're going to use the tequila you're going to use would be, I like the Huevo Gold. It's a darker type of of uh, tequila, and you're going to use a it would be, oh, it's Corona. That's what it's called, Corona. And that is like a Mexican type beer. So you can use any type, but Corona is what they call for. And then you squeeze a lime, or just use some lime juice and pour it in. I like to squeeze the lime because that has more of a robust flavor. And then to to beat all that, you're going to add a little bit of dash of hot sauce. And that's also to your preference on how much you want to put in there for your dash. Then we have the watermelon coconut cooler. And what's good about that, you're going to take probably like 8 cups of watermelon, put it in cubes, you know, cut it up in cubes. And then you are going to freeze this. And you will take, oh, get off there, honey. Get off there, please. Then you take 8 ounces of lemon vodka and add that. This will all be added together. And then you're going to put in some simple syrup. And what simple syrup is just on the stove, you're going to take a cup of water and a cup of sugar and just cook that down until it's like all liquid, and it's all dissolved. The sugar's all dissolved. And you let that cool a little bit. And while that's cooling, then you'll add 17 and a half ounce, usually get them in cans or whatever, but 17 and a half ounces of coconut juice. Now, not coconut milk. You can usually get that in the health food section of the grocery stores, or you can get it at like the health food store. I'm not sure, different stores have them in different places, but just make sure you don't get the coconut milk. You get coconut juice. Okay? And then what I want to, well, once that's all mixed together, because then you're going to pour the simple syrup over it and stir it, and then you garnish it with a watermelon wedge. But I want to make sure I've got these here ingredients correct. So this is like what I call the showstopper, because it is absolutely gorgeous to have out, and it's beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous to even look at. You're going to take 2 nectarines, and you're going to peel them and then slice them. 1 pint of fresh raspberries, not blueberries, but raspberries, and not the black raspberries, the red raspberries. 1 lemon sliced. I mean, just slice it whole, because you're going to put all this fruit inside your like pitcher or however you're going to serve it, and so you're going to slice that. 20 fresh mint leaves, and make sure that they're fresh. 3 cups of freshly brewed sweetened iced tea. So you brew your own and make sure that you put sugar already in it, because you want it sweetened. And then 1 bottle of sparkling white wine, and that would be of your preference. Some people like a dry white wine, some people like a sweet white wine. And then a half a cup of orange vodka. So what you're going to do is, before putting the tea in, you're going to take and fill the pitcher with all the fruit and then the vodka, and you're going to let that dissolve. You're going to let that all like come together, and then you pour the tea over it. But all the fruit, I mean, I can't wait for you to make it, because it is absolutely gorgeous. Because I'm going to think probably like 5 minutes that you want to let all that fuse before you put the tea in. And then you can like garnish it on the side or whatever. But once they start to drink the tea, all the flavors of the fruit are going to be inside your tea. And then also your tea, you'll be able to eat the fruit, which will be soaked in the alcohol. So you can also make this, and you don't need to use the alcohol. I mean, this is all like by your choice. These are just like ingredients that you use. If you want to use more or less, you can adhere to it however you want. But that is just one, and they'll think, wow, how did you get it to taste like this or that? But it is a really, really nice, it's gorgeous the way it looks. So I'm going to be back with some more recipes. Great. You guys have a great day. This is Grandma Cindy here. And at the bottom, if you have any questions or maybe some ideas or suggestions, if there's anything that you are looking for, you want to make for, just write it in the bottom, and I'll be sure to get right back to you. Okay? Thank you so much, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.